Alright, welcome back. Now we're on page 90, still lesson 2.10, and let's get right into it. For a science experiment, Mr. Burrows divides 2/3 cup of salt into small jars, each containing 1/12 cup. If he has 1/6 cup of salt left over, how many jars does he fill? That's our question. So what do I need to find? How many jars he'll fill. So right away, just by knowing that, I know that I'm going to have a whole number. Okay, because most likely he's not going to fill just a fraction of one jar. He's going to fill 4 jars or 5 jars. So we know our answer is going to be a whole number, and that's helpful because if we end up with just a fraction as our final answer, we'll know we did some kind of math incorrectly. All right, what information do I need to use? He starts with 2/3 cup, and puts 1/12 cup in each jar. I'm going to run out of space here. And has 1/6 cup left over. Okay. How will I use this information? I will, oops, sorry about that. Draw a bar graph. To model, and I'll just say to model the problem. And let's do that now. Okay, so we start with 2/3, so that's the first thing we want to model. So I'm going to draw a bar graph, and I'm going to break this into, as best I can, 3 equal parts. And the 2/3 of this from here, 1/3, 2/3, this represents the 2/3, and this also represents the part that he used. So I'm going to draw a second bar graph. And I'm going to again break it into thirds. I'm going to show that this is the part that he used. Okay, now he broke this 2/3 into 12ths. Okay, so in order to get 12ths, if I have 3 parts and I want to get 12, I have to break each one of these parts into 4, because then it would be 4, 8, 12 parts. So to do that, I break each one in half and then in half again. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts in that third. We have 4 parts in that third. And now we have 4 parts in that third. So I've taken these 2/3, right? This was the original line for the 2/3, and I've broken them into 12ths. Okay. So he has 1/6 left over. Excuse me. So 1/6 is equivalent to how many 12ths? Well, 6 times 2 will give me that 12, so I times this by 2, and that gives me 2 12ths. So these 2 12ths is the amount that he has left over. This is left over. Because 1/6, it says in the problem, He has 1/6 cup left over, and 1/6 is equal to 2 of these 12ths. So these 2 12ths is what he has left over. Okay, so how many did he use? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember, at the beginning of the video, we talked about how our answer is going to be a whole number. So, and our question was, how many jars will he fill? He will fill 6 jars. Okay, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 12ths, and each jar has 1 12th, so that means he will fill 6 jars. All right, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.